I'm on Mickle Wright's Flash this week. Well, I think I'm going to stay here. It was a toss-up between here and Linvale. Yeah, Linvale. But I think Linvale will be a camping. I've only got 24 hours. So I think it'll just be a camping on there. I have got a good chance of a fish on here. It has got winter form. Nothing big in here. And I'm full of 20s, but most of them are like low doubles to mid-teens. A lot of them are commons. I've been here about 20 minutes now. I've not seen anything, but the water is up about 2 foot, so it's going to be a welly job. See the swim. See that? What's sticking out there? That's the edge of the swim, but the water's up there, so we're going to be wading out to land the fish. You can't drag it. There's like a sleeper what goes across, forming the swim, which is about a foot under the water now, but it's a bit dodgy. Pulling a fish over the top of that, so it's going to be wading out to land, or maybe do catch one. I have been fishing for park, but with this big massive low pressure what's coming in this, well, it's been here for a day now, right, but I think I'll have a go for the carp. It's I've got to wade through some water to get to this bit here, but I think it'll be worth it because there's some trees what are stopping. The wind's blowing about 30 miles an hour now. We're supposed to get up to about 50 later on this afternoon. And you're pushing your pegs into mud, so actually it looks drier on the far bank over there, but there's no cover at all there, so I think you'll be chasing your bivvy through the fields if the wind gets up. So I think I'm going to carry my gear through this water. I've got to wade through some water to get onto this bit. He's still setting up in mud. Well, it's not mud, but it will be by the time I've finished. But we'll see how it goes. I'll get my gear before it pisses down again. Rods are in there. I had a nightmare because I've left, I only brought my pod and I've left one of my buzzer bears at home. So I've had to improvise. I found a bank stick, what I normally use to fasten my sling down. So that's the buzzer bear that I have got. That's got my buzzers on this Dinsmore bank stick. The wind's atrocious now. And then my 3 stubbies, what are off my pod, they're at the back holding it up, so looks pretty carpy to be honest with you, but that's not why I've done it, so don't be messaging saying what the fuck's that bank stick. I didn't bother going further down. When I looked on the weather, it was blowing from the south. It was about 25-30 miles an hour coming from the south, but the big wind, which is here now, was going to swing around and start coming from the west, so it wouldn't matter we're going behind them trees because then it's coming off our back. So I've dropped in the peg before, so I don't have to wade through that water with all my gear. It's absolutely blowing a hole in there. I'm still fishing the same spot which I would over there towards the island. But I've got one on the island, I've got one just off the reed line on the fair finger, and then there's a snag over to my right, which I've got my right hand rod in, so whichever starts showing fish I'll just move the others onto that then, into that area then. But I think it's going to be the island. Well, it's not an island, it's a sunken island, it's just some trees sticking out the water at the moment, but that's usually the spot. So if that starts showing fish, then I will put all 3 around that area then. But I think it's time to get the kettle on. it's not actually rain yet, but it's black and the wind is picking up, so anyway, I'll see you in a bit. Going about 40 mile an hour now. I'm supposed to get up to 50 in a bit. I'm having a nightmare. Fucking beeping away. I forgot my tripod. My tripod's in my parking gear, so if I do catch one, fuck knows what the footage is going to look like. I'm just going to have to try and prop the phone up on a bucket or something. I'm getting beeps, but it's the wind like. But I have had one, the left hand rod, which is over to the island, did about 3 or 4, 5 beeps like, and then as I looked out the bobbin was coming back down, so whether that was the line or not I don't know, or whether it was just a massive gust, but I'm not seeing anything crashing or it's getting a bit nippy now. I shouldn't have gone out there then. And I've left me thermals in my parking gear as well. I've got my coat, I've got the coat, but I've not got the bottoms. But it's not that cold anyway if you keep out the wind, but see what happens. Just had that little common, about £12, something like that. The reason there was no audio on the video is that I use an app called, what's it called, Lens Buddy, for doing my pictures and whatever. It's like counts down and then takes a picture every 5 seconds. But as I was setting that up, I realised there's a little button where you can press and it says it'll video at the same time, so I thought, oh, belting, saves me doing it twice. But when I've just looked back at the footage, it was, you can actually hear the shutter clicking and the countdown and whatever, so I've just dubbed it out and put a bit of music on. I had it off the island. I was going to move the other 2 over to the island as well if I started catching there, but I'm going to leave them, I think. I might cast them over later on before dark, stick them all in the same area, because I don't know why on here I've never done well at night time in the dark, so let's put all 3 where the fish are. Well, back out there, so see what happens. 14, 15 pound. Like a block of ice. Not happy. Will do. Rod's back out now. Have that on the same rod as the last time up against the island, against that, well, the trees of the island. I think I'm going to put the other two in that area as well now. The light I've probably got, well, the sun's gone down there behind the hill. You can see the sun setting. It's lovely. The wind's getting up again now. Just had a quick look on the phone. It's going to be nearly 60 mile an hour at 7 o'clock. It's peaking about 7 o'clock and then start easing off then. So hopefully maybe he'll still be here. I've put the distance sticks. I've shoved them in at the back where the wind's hitting it, because the pegs they're just in mud. It's not very sturdy, but I am protected a little bit with the hill. There's like a hill up back of me there, but we'll see what goes on. I'm still here in the morning. Have a bit of tea now and then see what happens. Just had a nice little scaly mirror. Not really had many mirrors out of this place, but I'm not going to bother with the mat and all that. I'll just do a quick video now, let it go. So it's about, I guess about 14, maybe 15 pound. Nice one. Fish. Shame I've not got my tripod really. Can't be pissing my bed. It's absolutely blowing a hoolie, lashing down. I've just had another common, a bit bigger this time, about 18 looks like. I'm not going to weigh it, I'm just going to let it go again because it's whacked me over rod out. It's whacked the bigger rod out. The middle rod's not done a fish yet, so that's just going to stay out now. I'm not putting that back out, but I'll stick this one back out. That's on the snag to the right. I've done my last 3 fish off that one now. So this is fish number 5. Just do a quick video of letting it go. Not bad, is it? 17, 18 I'd say. Definitely the biggest one so far. Morning. It's just come light now. It's about 10 past 8. I've only had one rod in since about 1:30 last night. So the middle rod that got wiped out by the right hand rod, but so I just left it out. I had a running rig on that, and I'm not confident in running rigs anyway, but I still stick them on just to see what happens. But I never had a fish on it, so that got left out, and then I put the other one back, and within probably 15 minutes it went again. And then I put it back out again, and then my batteries died in my boat on the way back. I was rooting through the bag in the dirt trying to find my spare batteries. I couldn't find my batteries, and I managed to get it back. So when that went again, I never bothered putting it back out. I've just found the batteries now in the light, and going to re-put them back out again for a couple of hours. So I've had 6 fish now. 6 fish. 2 of them I didn't bother. There was only 11, 12 pound commons or something like that, and it was absolutely hammering down, so I just unhooked them in the water where I was stood and let them go. But it's not been a bad session. Middle of winter, the water's absolutely freezing. Like this time last week there was a lid on the lake, so we're in proper winter now, and so I'm not quite happy with that. But there's chance of it's absolutely hammering down again now, so well, for a change. So I'm going to go out there now. I'm going to redo all 3 rods. A bit of bait over them. I've just been fishing particle this weekend, and it's worked. So I shall see you in a bit. Everything's packed away now apart from the rods. No more fish this morning. So that wind dropped, and I think it's the wind what was turning them on yesterday. It is due to pick up again in a bit, but I've got to be off now anyway. So I've had them all on custom wafters, Corbait's custom wafters, fished over particle. 2 on a yellow. Yeah, 2 on a yellow. The first 2 was on yellow, but then the 4 through the night was on a pink. So the yellow did nothing through the night. So I don't know if that means anything or not. That's a custom wafter. I mean, like Corbait's do. If you go on the website, they have like not just wafters, they do pop-ups and everything, but you can pick your flavour. You can pick up to 2 flavours, different flavours, and colours, and then they'll mix them and make them to whatever you want. Like, so when I say custom, I'm not telling you what my flavour is. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's been a good session, good winter session. Probably back out parking next week. I shall see you again.